Hello everyone, and welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs, Sunday night edition. We have another opening tonight. Of course, Sunday is almost becoming an unofficial eBay day. Got another eBay purchase here. Before we get into that, though, you might have noticed a difference in this tonight's episode. There is no longer the intro video. Just to kind of address that quickly, I was fully aware that I would not be able to keep using that intro video forever, as it does contain copyrighted music. And but I just wanted to use it for a few weeks to kind of give anybody tuning in for the first time, I guess, an introduction into what Headlocks and Hot Packs is all about. So you will not be seeing that moving forward, but only a minor detail, and I don't think that changes much. So let's get into tonight's opening. As I said, another eBay purchase here, and we're going to be checking out this set here. This is 1990 NBA Hoops 100 Superstars. So this is basically the exact same set design-wise as the 89-90 Hoops set. However, the difference between these and the other ones is these cards are yellow, and they are, of course, numbered to 100. The most valuable cards in this set are, of course, you've got Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. It's also David Robinson's rookie year, although this is not technically his rookie card. And then you also have other stars of the 80s and early 90s, such as Scottie Pippen, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. Of course, this is still sealed, and I will be trying to save the box because I will put these in a binder, which is what I do with all of my sets. I do need to pick up some more binders, as I am definitely out. Used all the ones up I had. For anybody looking for binders, you can always find binders for about $1 at your local Goodwills. Most of the time they're in pretty good shape. Let's have a look with the plastic off. The official NBA basketball card. And for those wondering, this is not the set that has the infamous Mark Jackson Menendez Brothers card. Make sure we get all of them out there. That's all of them. And already, it looks like they are not in number order, so we'll have to go back after and do that. So as you can see, it's a yellow border, and the original 89-90 Hoops set is just a white border. Back is basically the same. 1989 NBA properties. So there you've got Moses Malone, he's a Hall of Famer. Terry Porter was an All-Star. Rick Smits, Vern Fleming. There's Mark Jackson, no Menendez Brothers, that is the 90-91 Hoops set. Kevin Edwards and Alvin Robertson was an All-Star as well. Gerald Walker. Jeff Malone. Dennis Hobson. This set is basically all the best stars, rookie kind of prospects, and really the names. I've never seen one like that before. Expansion draft choice. Tyrone Corbin, chosen to go to the Timberwolves. There's another Hall of Famer, James Worthy, and Lafayette Lever, also better known as Fat Lever. He was an All-Star as well. Let's see if this will say. Led all NBA guards in rebounding, and led the Nuggets for the third straight season. NBA All-Defensive Team in '88. Does not say what year he was an All-Star, but I do know that he did make one All-Star team. At least. There's the Chief, Robert Parrish. Another expansion, Steve Johnson. Gerald Wilkins, that's the brother of Dominique. John Paxson. There we got Scottie Pippen, I would say Scottie Pippen, the best wing defender of all time. Chris Mullin, Hersey Hawkins, also made an all-star team. Kelly Tripucka. There's a Reggie Lewis, my all-time favorite Celtic. Well, if he's 1A, then 1B is Paul Pierce. There's Doc Rivers. There would be a David Robinson rookie card if it was not part of this set here. The base regular set, the white border, would be considered his rookie card. Of course, #1 pick in '87. Spent 2 years in the service. Brad Doherty is a Hall of Famer. Otis Thorpe also made an all-star team. AC Green, wrestling fans might remember him. He would pop up on WCW Monday Nitro once in a while. Jerome Kersey was a constant slam dunk contest participant. Danny Ainge, Eric Sleepy Floyd, Jack Sikma, Byron Scott, Mark Eaton, one of the better defenders at that position. That's the center position of that time. Kevin McHale was a Hall of Famer. And Ricky Pierce was also an All-Star. Mark Price, one of my, I guess, underrated players of all time. There's the Michael Jordan. I've actually never seen this card or the regular 89-90 Hoops Michael Jordan. I don't think. Anyway, it doesn't look familiar. Derek Harper. Sam Perkins, North Carolina Tar Heel. Rod Higgins. Manute Bol. Of course, his son is a rookie this year. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. And there's the Larry Bird. It looks like there's some white splotches on the card, but they wipe right off, so looking good there. The X-Man, Xavier McDaniel, Terry Cummings, longtime player. Alex English was a great scorer in his day. There's Akeem Olajuwon. Of course, that was what he was known as in his first few years in the NBA. I'd like to know how that conversation went. Sorry, everyone, you've been wrong for years and years. It's actually Hakeem. There's Magic Johnson. Of course, his real first name is Irvin. I think everybody knows that now. Bernard King was an excellent scorer. And Clyde the Glide Drexler, another Hall of Famer. And Kevin Duckworth made an all-star team with the Blazers, 1991. Charles Oakley. Picture of him in Madison Square Garden, which you probably won't see him in that building anytime soon again. Jeff Hornacek was an all-star, played in the NBA Finals against the Chicago Bulls as a member of the Utah Jazz. Thurl Bailey, the only thing I ever really remember about him is his goggles. And there's the round mound of rebound himself, Charles Barkley. Michael Cage, of course you saw me pull a Michael Cage autograph a couple of weeks ago. Mitch Richmond, Bill Laimbeer, part of the Bad Boy Pistons. Another bad boy, Dennis Rodman. You also saw me, well, you didn't see me pick it up, but that was one of my pickups in a video again a few weeks ago. Bill Cartwright, Benoit Benjamin. Danny Manning was a #1 overall pick, also was an all-star. Dominique Wilkins, Dale Ellis, Johnny Dawkins, Duke legend. Charles Smith. Michael Adams also made an all-star team, was a great three-point shooter. The mailman Karl Malone, wrestling fans definitely remember him. John Stockton, another one of my favorite point guards of all time. There's another all-time great point guard, Zeke, Isaiah Thomas, Eddie Johnson, Kevin Johnson, Patrick Ewing, which is what I used to call him when I was younger. That's, of course, Patrick Ewing. Jay Humphries, Ronnie Cycli. Little known fact, I actually used to own a Ronnie Cycli Orlando Magic jersey. Tom Chambers was an All-Star Game MVP, and actually at one point in his career was the all-time leading points per game scorer for the All-Star Game. I believe Jordan still holds that record now after surpassing him. And there's Reggie Miller, my favorite shooter of all time. Chuck Person was also a good shooter. Joe Dumars, again, you saw us grab his rookie card a few weeks back. John Hot Rod Williams, Rex Chapman. Speaking of high flyers, there's a cool shot of Spud Webb there as we get to the end. And the final card is Rolando Blackman, who also was an All-Star. So again, this was an eBay purchase. Had never seen this entire set before. I remember when I was younger, I had at least a couple of these cards and never could figure out really why they were yellow and not white like the other 89-90 NBA Hoops cards that I had. And then, so I picked these up on eBay. This was, I believe, best offer for $10, so not too bad. The cards are all in really good shape. Of course, any of these little white spots here, they're like just kind of wiping off, so it looks like either from the box or just kind of being shuffled around and shipping. And it was free shipping as well, so can't complain about that. So that's going to do it for this episode of Headlocks and Hot Packs. Of course, we'll be back again on Wednesday for another edition of Way Back Wednesday, even though we did go way back with this 1990 Hoops 100 Superstars set. So thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up if you liked the episode, and if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in a couple of days, if not earlier.